Hey guys, it's Marshall Team with your Prairie Stockyards Market in a minute for today, October 2nd of 2025. So another busy day here at the Stockyards today. 1,957 head of cattle marketed for the day, and we're starting to get in fall, and it feels like it in full swing. Now, for a fall run, this is probably just a little bit lighter than what we're used to seeing, but nonetheless, 207 different consigners today, 213 different buyers. So as you can see, the wheels are showing up spinning underneath these cattle here at Prairie Stockyards, and that is a good sign. Now, let's talk about this market. My voice is failing, but this market is not. Your cows tonight were pretty much straight balls of fire, both on your weigh cows and on your advertised cows. We had bred cows tonight at $6,000. We're going to call your weigh cow market $6 to $8 higher. Cows are the word. Now, let's talk about this feeder calf market. It is starting to become fall, and we are starting to see a whole lot more of these calves coming right off the cows, and you're starting to see a bigger price difference between your weaned and preconditioned type cattle versus those calves right off the cow. So you're starting to see a little bit bigger of a spread now, but nonetheless, we're going to call our feeder steers today under 500 pounds, steady to $2 higher. Now, your feeder calves, your feeder steers over 500 pounds, call those pretty much steady. Now, as far as your heifers are concerned, heifers might have been back $1 to $3 in some places, but I think a lot of that has to do with what we're just talking about, those weaned and preconditioned type calves versus those calves straight off the cow. That's where you're seeing a little bit of price difference there. So let's break this down real fast. Your three-weight steers, your top three-weight steer today, $5. Four-weight steers, call us $4.10 to $4.50. They topped off at $4.80, which is drastically higher than last week. Your five-weight steers, $3.60 to $4. They topped off at $4.48, a better sign than it was last week as well. Six-weight steers, $3.30 to $3.60. They topped off at $3.86. Seven-weight steers, $3.30 to $3.50. They topped off at $3.74. And your eight-weight steers today, they topped at $3.57. Now, as far as your heifers are concerned, your top selling three-weight heifer today, $4.05. Four-weight heifer cattle, $3.60 to $3.80 as a spread there. They topped off at $3.90. Your five-weight heifer cattle, $3.40 to $3.60. They topped off at $3.76 and a quarter. Six-weight heifer cattle, $3.20 to $3.35. They topped off at $3.52, and you had some seven-weight heifer cattle tonight trade at $3.10. Now, back to these weigh cows, guys. Cow market, just all the way across the board, is on fire. Your top selling cow tonight, $1.76. Your top selling bull, $2.05. But again, back to those advertised bred cows. Your top selling bred, $3,400. Your top selling cow calf pair tonight, $6,000, and you had several of them in that $5 to $5,500 to $5,700 range with the good sized calves on their side, guys. So that's a really good sign. Now, lighter test today because of your lighter test on your loads. You had a whole lot more farmer cattle today, but here's some really nice sets. Here's 37 head of black steers, weighed 772 at 374. Now, here's a set of them, guys. 63 head of these mixed steers will be Charolais and blacks, weighed 842 at 357. Here's another set of them, same way, blacks and Charolais cross steers. 60 head of these steers, 862 at 352. Now, light test on your heifers today, but nonetheless, here's 29 head of heifers. These are all black heifers, weighed 570 on the average at 376 and a quarter. But check out your Holstein trade, guys. 49 head of big Holstein steers, weighed 882 on the average at 288.20. That's a pretty good sale. I don't care where you're at now. That's a really good sale on those Holsteins. Now, that's what's going on in the market. If you came out Tuesday to the BQA training, the shoot side training, we just want to say thank you to everybody who came out and participated with that. We had a great turnout and a great training, guys. Thank you all so much for that. But as always, on behalf of myself and everyone at Prairie Stockyards, we just want to say thank you for your business. We truly are farmers doing business with farmers. And if there's anything we can do to help your livestock marketing needs, we sure would love to help you out. Have a great weekend. Rest your voice up, and we'll see you next Thursday.